What's up, everyone? All right, so here we are, third day of May, and another $29,000 of profit. Two back-to-back $29,000 days. That's crazy. I mean, I'm beside myself. I wasn't expecting this at all. It just shows how quickly the tide can turn. We went from having a really slow end of April to back-to-back difficult weeks for me, red weeks of trading, and then all of a sudden, IMTE, boom, a stock goes from $2 to $40, and that right there sparks the next round of momentum, and we're off to the races. The feeding frenzy has begun, and that's what happens. You see the emotions of traders. It's traders all around the world experiencing that fear and that greed and that FOMO. And what I said today several times during the recap is learn how to capitalize on those emotions that are in the market and not fall victim to them. Today and yesterday, I capitalized on those emotions, made $60,000 in 2 days, and just like that, I'm up $260,000 on the year. Just like that, I'm up $595,000 in my account that I started with $583 in January of 2017. Just like that, the momentum is back in the market. So I'm pumped. I'm really excited. This is a great way to start the month. I've got a big cushion, and we're going to break down all of today's trades in today's midday market recap. All right, everyone. So we're going to do our midday market recap. It's about 11:30 Eastern, and I'm finishing the morning with $29,137.12. I also made $29,000 yesterday. So after commissions, I'm sitting up $57,918 in 2 days of trading. So May, you are mine. I'm in the driver's seat for the month of May, and that feels good. I'm up over $55,000 for the month of May. So just big step forward there. It puts me up $260,000 on the year and $595,000 in my account that I started with just $583 January 1st, 2017. So I'm about $405,000 away from the $1 million goal. Today's the 78th day of the year, and I'm averaging $3,300 per day. So life is good. This is pretty incredible. So $29,199 yesterday, $29,137 today, almost back to back, pretty much the same amount. The winners are clustered together. The losers also get clustered together, and that unfortunately is part of the life of being a trader. So the last 2 weeks of April, I had a lot of losers clustered together. You guys watched. I had back-to-back red days. It was really frustrating, but I just kept coming in every day, looking for opportunities, waiting for momentum, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we saw it yesterday on IMET. Now, this one was definitely, or IMTE, this one was definitely a surprise yesterday. And I called it a day yesterday with $4,000 profit, and I was done. I wasn't planning on, continuing to trade yesterday. But when I saw IMTE squeezing up, I decided that this was showing so much strength that I had to look for sympathy momentum. And so the sympathy momentum stock that I pulled up was BOXL when it hit the scanners. And I jumped in this yesterday at $5.50 and sold on the move here up to $14. I traded it again today for a break of this pre-market pivot right here at $12. So I jumped in it. Now we'll pull this up here. I jumped in at $11.90 and $12 with 7,500 shares. It pops up. I'm selling at $12.71, adding back at $13.75, selling at $14, adding back at $14.50, selling at $15, adding back at $16.50, selling at $16.99. Best sell high a day was $17.40. My strategy is to get in, take profit, get out, get back in, take profit, get out. You can see that it works pretty well. You can certainly take a strategy of buy and hold, but you just don't know when they're going to turn around. So I always like to pay myself, build a cushion on the day, and then I can get back in if I see another setup. And it worked really well yesterday, worked really well today. So $16,938 on that one trade. But you can see my first trade of the day was actually on IMTE. I took a little scalp of 801 shares from $38 and sold it at $39.12. The problem with this one is that the spreads were so big that it was hard to really capture nice profits on it. It hit a high of 42.65 and then up to 44, but it was just not easy to sell with those profits. So I ended up getting stopped out with only whatever, $800, $900. Not bad, but that was first trade. Second trade, BOXL, really capitalized on it. And on my very first trade on it, I think I made maybe $7,500. And then I took another trade and I was up 10,000. Another trade, I was up 12. I kept trading, 13, 14, 15, 16, was up 17. And on the last trade, I lost a little bit of money on. I added, where was it? I guess I stopped out here the rest of the trade down at 14.03. And my average was like 15.20. So I gave back a little profit on that final exit. But overall, really just a solid trade. So what we're seeing right now is the feeding frenzy. When momentum begins, when you have a stock like IMTE that goes from $2 to $40 a share, it creates this feeding frenzy. It's blood in the water and the sharks come in and they want a piece of the action. That's FOMO. That's the fear of missing out. We can capitalize on that because what we can expect is that the next stock that starts to pop up, all of those traders who miss stock number one will jump on stock number two. So if you anticipate that, then you can get in quickly on the first stocks that you see spiking up, knowing that they're going to have an exaggerated move because traders want to capitalize on the opportunity. And that's why the winners always get clustered together. You get this big parabolic move, and then it triggers stock 3, 4, 5, and 6, and that's what you have here. So BOXL was stock number 2. Stock number 3 was VVPR. VVPR hits the scanners. It goes from $1.50 to $6.50 per share. A fairly recent IPO stock. Couldn't quite hit the IPO high of $7.50 or $7.34, but a really nice move. I'm up $6,700 on it. You can see this nice pullback here. This is where I made the bulk of my profit. Buying on this pullback and selling through the squeeze up to $6.69. My best exit on this one, let's see, was $6.19. It looks like, which is not bad. So $6,700 on this one. Then we had MKGI. MKGI, another stock, pops up, hits the scans. I jump in this one at 360 on this 1 minute micro pullback right here. Ride the momentum into 489, where we got a tap of our daily resistance level, the 200 EMA. So $4,000 on MKGI. Then we get my very last trade of the day was, I did have a trade on VVPR a little higher up. Yeah, I guess actually sold high a day. My high was 68 VVPR. What was high a day? 69. Look at that. I mean, that's not bad. So 1 penny off high a day. MKGI, and then CHFS. This was the last one I traded. I jumped in this on a little 1 minute micro pullback under 55 right here. Got filled at 61, 58 and 61. I got filled at 64 and 69. Pops up to a high of 75. I was thinking maybe this would be the next one to take off. It didn't, and so I stopped out quickly. With 10,000 shares, I only lost $669. If it had worked well, it probably would have tapped $4 and would have been another $3,000, $4,000 winner. So there we go, nearly $60,000 in 2 days of trading. These are the big days that you need to buffer your account because we will inevitably have another slow patch. You guys who are watching for the very first time, you're thinking, oh my God, is he making $29,000 a day? Let's do the math. $29,000 a day times 200 trading days a year is $6.3 million. Well, that's not the way it works, right? I'm not making $29,000 per day average. I'll have 2 days in a row where I'll make $60,000, really great opportunities, and then things will slow down, and there'll be 2 weeks where I'm making only $500 a day or $1,000 a day. And those are still great days. I'm still doing really well, but they're slower. And then we wait until the big opportunity comes back, and boom, then we have, that huge opportunity again. So this month, or so far, this week, it was on IMTE. This is what started the momentum. This looks similar probably to LFIN, a stock that went pretty crazy. GMPX, another one that went pretty crazy last week, right? This is the type of momentum that we love as active traders. This is how we double our accounts in 2 days. 2 days ago, my account was at $75,000. Tomorrow, it's going to be at $135,000. I mean, almost doubling the account in 2 days. So it doesn't take a lot of money to do this. It's not, I've got 100K in the account right now because I didn't take out the profits from yesterday, but yesterday my account was up 33%. Today it's up another 30%. So, it's not taking a lot of money to take these trades. It just is a matter of being in the right place at the right time and having good entry points. So my average dollar amount position has been about $47,000 in the last 2 days. I've been a little more aggressive on share size because I'm responding to the market, right? This is pedal to the metal, capitalize on it, strike while the iron's hot, and then when things slow down, seek shelter, get out of the way, sit on the sidelines and wait. You got to sit, you got to wait, you got to be patient. And then when you see that next opportunity, you get out there and you strike. So really just an impressive day of trading. Today I saw in the chat room, Yaku, $19,000 of profit. Nate, $30,000 of profit. Tim, $7,500. I mean, it was incredible. Actually, let's see. Let me pull up this recording. I'm just so impressed with you guys. You guys were killing it today. I mean, I think I did well. Jacob made $165,000 in the last 2 days. So that's just... it's incredible. I make decent money, but I'm not as aggressive as some of the other traders out there. There's traders out there who are much more aggressive than me. Here's this morning, I was up 19,000 at this point, and I said, how much did you guys make this morning? George, thanks, Ross, $16,600. Look at that. We'll see what some of these other guys say. I mean, it's incredible. Once you learn the strategy, that's all it is. It's learning the strategy and having the tools to execute. $2,400. You can see my computer's all lagged up, but you can just see all these winners. 5,600, 21,000. 250,000 in the simulator. Well, that's good. It's back to back to back. $55,000 from Travis, $1,700 from Robert, $7,000 from Michael, $26,000 from Keith. I mean, these are millions of dollars being made right here. And every single day, there's millions of dollars being made in the market. If you're new to trading, it's this whole world that your eyes are being open to. David, $73,000 on the day. Amazing. Give yourself a pat on the back. Damien, $19,000 on the day. Carol, $9,700. These guys, you've learned the strategy. William, $16,000. And it doesn't mean you're going to make money every single day of the year. We all have red days. We all have ups and downs. But this is just, the proof right here that this strategy works and is scalable. Some of you guys will make more than me. Some of you guys are more confident than me, have bigger accounts than me, and that's fine. If you trade the same strategy, you can make more if you take more size, you take more risk. So really quite something. And so good job for you guys who booked some profit today. Those of you who didn't, those of you who lost money today, who, chased the momentum. This is the thing. You want to capitalize on the momentum, capitalize on the fear of missing out, capitalize on FOMO. Don't fall victim to it. All right. And that's really tough, especially as a beginner trader. It's easy to fall victim to FOMO and start buying these stocks higher and higher. You've got to know the right place to get in, the right place to get out. And, of course, I'm happy to show you that and teach that to you guys. That's what we do, every single day in the Warrior Pro course. So Again, great job today. We'll be back at it first thing tomorrow morning. Let's try to finish up this week with another good day of trading and just give ourselves a pat on the back for a great start to the month of May. All right, so I'll see all of you back here in the chat room tomorrow morning, 9:15 for pre-market analysis. Anyone watching on YouTube, Facebook, feel free to leave comments below. I'll come back and answer them later. You like the videos, give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate those. All right, I'll see all you guys first thing tomorrow morning. If you're still watching, you must have really enjoyed that video. So why not subscribe and get email alerts anytime I upload new content? Remember, when you subscribe, you become a member of the Warrior Trading family.